Well, good afternoon everyone, and as you can say, all morning, midday I've spent organizing baby stuff and getting ready a baby nursery. To be honest, we're not gonna have a traditional baby nursery because the first year the baby is gonna be sleeping in our room anyway, so we're just gonna have a baby corner. And I was setting it up all morning because I've realized that if I am gonna keep putting it away, it's never gonna get done. And as you can see, I did quite a lot. At first, I wanted to do like a full unpacking and showing and talking about things, but now I've decided I'm just gonna put everything away and I'm just gonna do a little tour of our baby corner and show you and tell you what we have here, what things we bought and put in our registry and why. And hopefully it's gonna be helpful for some of the new parents, or if you think that I forgot about something, or if there is an item that you used within your first year or whatever with your baby, please let me know and tell me so we can get it before the baby's here. And just in general, yeah, I'm just gonna do that little tour. Here's how the corner looks like. It's not finished, obviously, but that's where she's gonna be spending most of her time, her nights. I'm gonna be sleeping on that side of the bed next to her, and we got a mini crib specifically for that we don't have to get a side sleeper or bassinet, because this crib is pretty small and it's very portable. And my plan is to put it next to the bed so she can kind of co-sleep with us, but not be like in her separate area. And this crib is really great because this side comes down, it just like folds and it opens the whole thing that you can move closer to your bed. I also really like this crib because it has an extra storage where I shoveled a bunch of extra diapers, blankets, and other baby stuff. And eventually it can convert into a toddler bed, which is useful as well. It's very versatile. I'm gonna link it down below. We got it on Amazon for our baby shower. And also it's great because on the bottom, as you can see, it is very versatile because right now it's in swivel mode that you can do that. But then if you turn that bottom thing with the wheels down, you can wheel it around, or you can just fully take off that part and just keep the legs, and the crib will be standing on your floor as a regular crib. So it's really nice and it's very light, so you can move it around. They have it in 2 colors. I picked the gray one, but they also had white. And it comes with like a mosquito net as well. If you want, you can put it up. We didn't really put it up yet. Maybe we'll use it later, but yeah. The only thing, it comes with a mattress, which is pretty stiff and safe for the baby. But for the mattress, you're gonna be having some troubles finding a standard sheets and stuff. You need the sheets for mini crib, otherwise everything's gonna be too big. But other than that, it's great. Another thing that I have in the crib, it's this cocoon for the baby. I don't know why in the United States it's not that popular, but I know in Europe and basically in the area where I'm from, these cocoons are really popular. And not only Red Castle sells those, but like there are a bunch of manufacturers that do those, and these are specifically made for the babies to sleep in for the first 3 to 4 months. It's literally developed for that. It's safe. It has the little belt that's gonna hold her in place, and it's like the shape is very ergonomically made for their sleep. It's like a best thing ever. I'm gonna link it down below as well if you want to read about it. But yeah, that was the first thing that I wanted to get as soon as I knew we were having a baby. And another thing for the crib is this camera. At first, honestly, a lot of cameras out there available for new parents, but I realized that my one and only characteristics that I want is that it doesn't connect to my phone, so we don't need Wi-Fi, and it just has its own monitor. It's a little bit more old-fashioned, but it works perfect, has great reviews, so the camera is done also. Now let's go to the dresser part. Here, the first thing you can see is the hatch baby. A lot has been talked about this thing, and I've heard a lot of good things of using this as a nightlight and as a rocking thing for the baby, just with like lullabies and stuff. And then when the baby gets older, it's also very useful. I haven't really tried that one yet, but I ordered the one with the base, so you can kind of like move it around. You don't have to keep it attached to the outlet. We'll see. I'm gonna give my review, but that's the popular item that a lot of people are getting when they're having their babies. Here you can see I already did little basket. This basket is gonna go downstairs because our house is like multiple floors, so it's gonna be more convenient if I have a bunch of change in supply downstairs. As you can see, I have a bunch of diapers, wet wipes, changing cloths, burping cloths, and some of her outfit. This is ready to go downstairs as soon as we have space there. It's gonna go there. And this changing table, we didn't buy that. Our friends that recently had a baby gave it away to us, and honestly they said we're only gonna use it for first probably 6 months, so I'm happy that we didn't have to buy this one. And here is a stash of diapers, stash of wet wipes, and also the pads that I'm gonna be putting on this changing table so we don't get it dirty or wet. Everything, just the necessities. Then the whole dresser is not for the baby. Here you can see our Ubi diaper changer. I picked this one after a few friends recommended it to me, and they said this one is really great because you can use any trash bags there. You don't have to buy the separate ones. And again, we're on the second floor, so I'm not going to be running downstairs with the diapers every time I change her. So I was like, this thing should be useful, at least on the second floor in the bedroom. And talking about the dresser, she's not going to have the whole dresser. As you can tell, she doesn't have that many things. I only gave her 3 drawers. The first one is right here with her clothes, another one, and then the last one is on the bottom with like more extra supply and things that we didn't use on day-to-day basis, like a bunch of blankets. She's not gonna need a lot of blankets at first anyway because it's safety hazard, so they're all gonna be waiting for her to get a little older, or like we're gonna use it for the stroller and stuff. Some extra sheets for the mini crib, extra stash of diapers, another sheet, some wet wipes, and more underpads. So this drawer is basically a storage. And then let's go through the clothing drawers. So here I have the bottoms and the swaddles, then the onesies. A lot of them are gone from here. She doesn't have just 4 because some of them are in the basket and some of them are in her hospital bag, so they're going to be back home. But yeah, here's going to be her onesies, her pajamas with the long sleeves and footies. This part is the outfit part. I have a little dress for her here, the set with the pants and the hoodie and like little overall. So basically like cute outfits to go out and see people, meet people for the first time, or for the pictures. This is more everyday, and that's why I didn't want to fold anything, because I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to do that anyway, so let's just keep it all straight and just take the top one and use it. And here's a little compartment for her little socks and like extra cute stuff, the headbands, the bib, some little things that we can use, and I'm probably gonna add some more stuff that I don't want to hold on top, and a bunch of burp cloths, swaddles that we're going to be using. But yeah, that's basically it. All morning I've been sorting it out. This thing is going to be gone. I don't know when, but this compartment is going to be empty and filled out with other useful things that we need. Probably some things for the feeding if I'm going to be using bottles and stuff. Probably the bottle warmer is going to be somewhere here around. But yeah, this part is not really set up yet, but the rest of the corner is actually ready for the baby to be here finally, and I'm literally out of breath. And now when we're done with the tour, today we're actually having an eclipse, and in Boston should be around 3 o'clock. It starts at 2 something, and then if it hits like the full goal of covering the sun around 3:20 or something, and right now it's 2 o'clock, so I need to eat my lunch and then we're gonna go outside. We have a pair of Eclipse glasses to look at the sun, and we're gonna see that. It's pretty fun. Lots of events recently. The eclipse, we had a little earthquake that we didn't feel in our house because we're used to our house shaking from times to times from the wind or like huge trucks and stuff. We didn't even notice it, but that happened, especially in New York. People noticed it a lot. We had a big storm for the past week, so I couldn't get outside until yesterday. Otherwise it was very wet and rainy and gray and everything, but it's getting better. Spring is starting to kick in finally, and yeah, I'm ready to spend more time outside myself or with the baby, but there is still a bunch of things that needs to be done. I need to edit all the videos that I had because I only were able to upload a couple of shorts on TikTok. If you don't follow me there, by the way, go and check it out. And I started editing the videos for the YouTube, but then I had homework due that I had to focus first because it had a deadline. So it's gonna be a lot of computer stuff for the rest of the day. But yeah, let's go outside and see Eclipse. But first I'm gonna have lunch. We came out to the backyard to watch the eclipse. Got a pair of glasses from the library and we're watching the moon covering the sun. I'm gonna try and film it on the phone, but I don't think it's gonna be visible. But it's pretty cool. Never seen anything like that before. I'm trying to videotape the eclipse, but I don't see anything on the camera, even though the sun is covered like 20%. It looks pretty dark outside comparing how it's supposed to be because it's a sunny day. We're gonna go to Home Depot. We need to buy some stuff for our bushes. You see like how here is the ground and here is more like wood sticks. We need to buy more of those. We didn't buy enough. I also need to return a couple of packages to Amazon. And in general, it's pretty nice out. So maybe we'll go for a walk, buy some groceries, and then before the evening hits and it's dark, and I'll sit at the computer for the rest of the night. While I'm here eating some ice cream from Trader Joe's. I love these little cones. My husband's dropping off the packages and my belly's pretty tight. I'm back home and getting ready for sleep and for some editing. And I was saying that recently my belly feels pretty stiff pretty often. I'm having the Braxton Hicks contraction more often every day. So I guess that's one of the signs, and my stool is getting softer without me doing anything, taking any fiber or anything. So it's also one of the things of upcoming labor. And the baby has definitely turned. Now her butt is up and her spine goes along my belly instead of my backbone, how it used to be even like 4 days ago. She was still in that position when her backbone will be alongside with mine, but for a good delivery and like a right pose for the baby. For the deliveries, when they swap and basically their spine is facing your belly, and she's definitely there because now I feel all the kicks inside, somewhere under there. I don't really see a lot of like movement through my skin like I used to, because she used to be with her arms and legs towards someone. But yeah, and it's getting really hard to just move around, walk or bend or stand, and I'm getting like hip pain, and it's just getting to the point where I'm becoming a whale and I just can't move. But honestly, I'm enjoying that time too, because I haven't really spent a long time at home. Like, I didn't have a lot of weekends or days off in a row at home for a very long time. So even though I'm kind of restricted in my mobility, and honestly, I'm like always half laying down because I can't really sit anymore, I'm enjoying that time. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be vlogging or not, but I'll definitely still stick a video there anyway, because I need to go to do my lashes one last time. I thought I wasn't gonna do that, but then I just like to have it because then my makeup routine is very easy, and it's hard for me to lay back on my spine, but the person that does the lashes is my friend, and we can find a comfortable position to do that. The last time she did it, it lasted for almost 2 months, but now I just only have like some lashes at the corners of my eye, so I just want to refresh that as long as I can. With a newborn baby, you're not really gonna go out for a long time. Plus, my husband's culture, they have that tradition. They don't really show the baby to anyone within 40 days of baby being born. Like, not even like the pictures and stuff. These are more lenient, but like in person, which is more cultural. But I believe it's a good tradition because the first 40 days they're not vaccinated. Their immunity is very fragile. People love babies. They love to kiss them. They love to sniff them. They love to cuddle them. So it's kind of good that I'm not gonna have to be that kind of parent that like cringes every time someone wants to kiss the baby. We can just keep the baby safe at home with us, and maybe one or two people that's gonna be helping us, and that's it. Like, no more crowd until the baby's old enough. So yeah, and I'm really proud of myself that I finished that baby corner. At least it's ready, and my hospital bag is all settled as well. I'll film a separate video about what I'm taking with me, and honestly then I'll give the review after, saying which one of the items I actually used. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'm just gonna go and do my editing and call it a night. So thank you very much for watching. It's getting harder and harder every day. Share your journey if you are pregnant, or if you're planning, or if you just had a baby. I'd love to read about that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video just to support me. And I will see you again very soon. Bye!